Virgo, welcome to Lightworks. This is your weekly tarot reading for the week of September 22nd through the 28th. And we'll just jump right into it. Today we have a new moon solar eclipse in your sign at 29 degrees. So you definitely may have been feeling some intensity in the energy. Okay, in the past position, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Pentacles is the sign of Earth. It is about our 3D earthly experience. This card in particular is about perfecting your craft. It's about working hard. It's about knowledge and gathering knowledge and learning to perfect something. In the present, we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is about assessing your progress. It's about taking inventory of all that you've learned, all that you've acquired, all the resources you've acquired, all that you've accomplished. In the future, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands, the Wands is fire, the fire element. And this is all about action and activity and passion and creativity. This also may represent someone in your life, but it doesn't have to. It could be a fire sign such as Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. What you don't see coming is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is typically heartbreak or disappointment. We'll clarify though, and this is what you don't see coming. Messages or advice from Spirit is the Nine of Wands. So this is a card about resilience, about perseverance. You're exhausted, but you keep going. It is that kind of cue of, or advice of digging deep. You're almost at the end. You're almost at the end of a cycle, a 10 of Wands scenario. But right now we have the 9 of Wands, and that means digging deep just to put you over the finish line, right? It is about resilience and perseverance. But we'll also clarify this message from Spirit as well. Okay, so let's clarify that Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so clarifying the Eight of Pentacles is the Three of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the major arcana card of the Moon. And that is clarifying this Eight of Pentacles. So the Moon can cause a little confusion. Although we are in the middle of eclipse season, and this eclipse kind of closes that out today. So, you know, we had a full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, I believe on September 7th, which, you know, obviously would be the past. So, during these last 2 weeks, you could have been working really hard. And that's also shown as the Eight of Wands. Wands is activity. That's passion. It's a lot of strong energy coming in. It's busyness. It's lots of to-do lists. It's very action-oriented. In addition, we have the Three of Cups, and that's typically a celebration card. And actually, maybe you have been celebrating. Maybe there's been an occasion to celebrate. It can also be about working. It doesn't have to be, though. Usually it's about celebrating on an emotional level. But, you know, because we have kind of this almost like a work card, this could be about a supportive team and working with a supportive team. Either way, it's been positive. It's been positive. And maybe this moon is about getting that emotional satisfaction from perfecting your craft. Okay, and then we're going to clarify this Seven of Pentacles. My goodness, we've got the Three of Swords again. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles is about taking inventory. It's about taking stock of what you have, what you've done, what you've accomplished. We have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is moving away from what no longer serves you. It's leaving the past behind and moving forward. The Ace of Cups is a brand new beginning. It's an offer of love. It's a brand new start in some kind of emotional way. And so that could be an offer of love. It also could be something that, you know, brings you joy. And it's maybe a hobby or something that you're starting. Or it could be a new relationship coming in, for sure. It's also clarified, the Seven of Pentacles is clarified, by that Three of Swords, which is a heartbreak. So I think this has... I think what's happened is you're taking stock. That's what this is. So you're taking stock, you're taking inventory, you're looking back, and you're looking back on a love that ended in heartbreak, and you have moved on. So this inventory, this taking a look at it, is happening in the present this week. But this heartbreak was in the past. So this heartbreak is in the past. This was about some sort of relationship. And there was a disappointment or a heartbreak. And you chose to move on and move forward. Sorry, I've got a big dog. And you chose to move forward on it. Okay, let's clarify the King of Wands in the future position. Okay, we have a lot of characters here. So, clarifying that King of Wands is the King of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So, the King of Wands, again, that's a lot of activity. It also could be potentially a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo person. Wands are about creativity. They're about inspiration. They're about lots of activity. It's taking steps, a lot of action. Clarifying that is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is manages his kingdom, growing his resources. He's very successful and very abundant. He's secure. He's stable. The Two of Pentacles is about juggling. It's about juggling and keeping all the balls in the air. It's also potentially about a decision that you may need to make. Which way to go. But it's typically it's a life decision. It's it's one of those things about, do I take this job? Do I not take this job? Should I make this investment? Should I not make this investment? It's things it's things in the earthly experience, right? And typically it does have to do with resources. Should I do this? Should I put my energy into something? And then we also have the Emperor. The Emperor is a major arcana card, and that is about power. It's about action. It's about moving forward. It's about taking all that you've learned and moving forward through action. This is about taking inspired action. I wish I could get a little bit more clear, but unfortunately, because this is a general reading, I can't see the specifics. If you'd like a more specific reading, you can certainly email me and I'll send you the information to book a reading with me. I also do astrology, where I can get extremely specific because I can tell you exactly where this energy is showing up in your life. So, but I hope this helps you. I hope this does give you some guidance. So what you don't see coming is that Three of Swords, which is disappointment and heartbreak. So we'll clarify that Three of Swords. All right, I had a couple cards come out. So I have the Seven of Wands. I have the Major Arcana card of the Devil, and I also have the Seven of Pentacles again. So it looks like, here's what it looks like. Here's what's happening. This is one scenario that possibly could be happening. A heartbreak that you had in the past, it's resurfacing. Because we have the heartbreak in the present as you're reviewing it. It's a past scenario, and you're taking inventory of that. You had moved on, but in some way it comes back, and it can be a toxic or unhealthy situation. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords is about, it can be about manipulation and deception. It can also be about the need for strategy. It's getting away with something, that kind of thing. It's potentially taking advantage of someone or deceiving someone. And these are the cards that are actually clarifying this heartbreak. So we have the Seven of Swords, which I just went over. And then we also have the Devil. So the Devil is about unhealthy attachments. It can be about obsession. It can be hyper-focusing on something. It can also be about addiction. It can be about a toxic situation. Now, sometimes having an obsessive focus in a very short amount of time for a specific goal is, certainly not, it's not a bad thing. But when it's causing heartbreak, and when there could have potentially been some deception, this looks like this heartbreak is because of some kind of betrayal, some kind of manipulation. and something that certainly was, not healthy. And it's coming back around again. It's either coming back into your life, or it's you're thinking about it, because there is the Seven of Pentacles again, which was in your present. So we have two cards that are in your present kind of energy, and they are what you don't see coming. And maybe you just didn't expect to have this all come up again. And maybe this is really about the eclipse in Virgo, because eclipse things out of your life, things that no longer serve you, so that it allows you to course correct, allows you to get back on track. So it's entirely possible that that could be what's happening, is that this eclipse energy kind of brings all of that heartbreak back up for you to take a look at it, take some inventory about it, and then release it. So it may be that it doesn't come back literally into your life, but it is in your energy, and it is coming back into your experience. And it might not be the actual person comes back, but you're still taking that inventory. You're taking it up and reviewing it so that you can release, this toxicity. And that's a healthy thing. If that's what's happening, that's a healthy thing, that you are taking a look at what no longer serves you, things that brought you heartache, and moving on. So advice from Spirit. So advice from Spirit is that Nine of Wands. Again, that's about perseverance. It's about resilience. It's about being exhausted, but you're still standing. You survived it. You survived that heartbreak. And let's clarify what else Spirit has to say. Okay. Wow. Oh, Spirit is sending you a message of love for sure. All right, clarifying that Nine of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment. It's getting what you want. It is emotional contentment. It is your own personal happiness. We also have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is messages. And Swords is about, in this scenario, this is about cutting what no longer serves you, taking that sword and cutting it out of your life, and knowing that you are supported by Spirit, and that Spirit is supporting you in releasing what no longer serves you. This is the sword of truth, right? And pages bring messages. So this is a message from Spirit saying, let's do it. Remove what no longer serves you. See the clarity, see the truth, and remove it. Remove what no longer serves you, so that you can have the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is that emotional fulfillment. It is everything that you desire. It is love. It is emotional contentment. It is joy, laughter, happiness, and it's beautiful. So Spirit is giving you encouragement here. This Nine of Wands, Spirit is saying, we know how you feel. We understand, but you are still standing. And, you just need to dig a little deeper. Call upon those energetic reserves to cut what no longer is meant for you. So this is a beautiful reading. It's not easy, I understand, for sure. It's not easy, cutting out disappointment and things that, may have in the past worked for you, things in the past that were, you know, truly love. But Spirit is saying, we're supporting you, and we're supporting you to release what no longer serves you. So that's lovely. I will pull you an Angel Abundance card. God energy is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God energy, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God's source, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. How lovely. So what I'm getting from part of this card is, if you need help, if you need assistance in, you know, cutting out what no longer serves you and moving on, you know, ask the angels for help. Ask your spirit guides for help. All you have to do is ask, and they'll be there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Sorry about Finn, my big dog, barking. I hope you did enjoy this reading. I hope you got some semblance of comfort and confirmation about, you know, where you are on the path. You're right where you need to be, and all is well. So I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.